This is a stress toy. Anytime you feel the urge to cause chaos, just squeeze.
Konnichiwa, minasan. I am Renaissance Vulpine, your host for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us. We are continuing on in Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And I might cut it short because I do actually want to be witness to Uni being good at Elden Ring. One of the few games she's actually good at. Gonna let my co-host in. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good. I see that Uni's gonna stream today.
Yeah. I like watching
Oh shit! I need to change Fuki.
Lamau. I didn't forget.
Oh well, look. I'm off today. Not
That's
really, but
true.
you know what I mean. I'm trying to get back on what I need to be doing. So, anyway, I'm good. How are you?
I'm cute. You ready for our cute ass Digimons? Thank you. They are cute as fuck. Wait for you.
Hi, Diamond.
Hey Uni, you want to join us in VC so that we can make an easy transition into into switching over to yours? Because I do like watching you play Elden Ring.
Yeah, I wouldn't wanna.
And also Digimon tends to be slow, as every JRPG is.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Ren and I have talked about so many things together that we're not gonna really start conversations.
Yeah? Hey!
Yeah.
Domo arigato.
Hello.
Hi-yo.
Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm well, I'm cute.
Alive.
Yay, being alive.
Yeah.
I fell and I caved in and I got the Clip Studio update.
You
I mean,
cave.
That's fine. If
I heard the word you fell.
Oh no. Well, I fell into it.
Okay.
I mean, it's a work thing, so you getting it, it's not bad.
Honestly, the ability to draw in the 3D models is so nice, especially for like muscles.
Fitness
Yeah.
expense.
Because you're able. Yeah. Hello, Era.
Hello, Era. You're
Hello.
new.
Yeah. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Yokosho.
Is that what Yokusho means?
Sort of. Hello, Foxtrot's. How you doing?
Ew.
Tis I, Rachel Miller, lost my... How did you lose your account? Hello, Rachel. Yeah, I remember. You're here since the Cult of the Lamb days. Which
Nice.
weren't that long ago.
I feel like they were that long ago, Ren. Maybe like half a month? I mean, half a
It was
year?
not half a month. It was definitely longer than half a month.
Sorry, I meant half a year, sir.
Fair, fair.
Okay, that's probably more accurate.
Yeah, 6 months sounds about right. Seemingly perfect harmony. A young man catches fire. This is Phoenix. Excuse me, when you say punting stick, that's not a punting stick, that's just called a hockey stick. Again.
Have you already switched to Cyber Sleuth window?
Yeah. No, not yet.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Intro music is playing.
Da, 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 da.
I'm currently working on a commission.
Like a phoenix, nursed into fire burn. Your wings rise from the ashes, Phoenix. You burn.
That is...
You got signed out and forgot your pin. You know, that happened to me too. YouTube signed me out. And I didn't remember my password. I had to ask YouTube to tell me what my password was, and YouTube didn't, so I had to...
God, no. That sucks.
Yeah, YouTube signed me out and asked me for my password. I'm like, I don't remember my password. And then when when it sent me the message to my phone being like, here's your pin. You can sign in now. It's like, do you want to change passwords? I'm like, yes, please. I have a new password.
Yes, I can't forget this again.
You got signed out of your entire Google account. Jeebus.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I think it was YouTube did that to me. I don't think Google itself did that to me. But I did change my password. I do have it I have an image file. And that's it. That image file reminds me of my password. Your wings rise from the ashes, Phoenix. So yeah, I have my password saved somewhere. I had all my haiku on that. Oh no!
Ooh.
I wish you the best of luck finding your password and or
Don't
being
give
able
up.
to reset it. Yeah. I was talking. Yeah, I feel it. I was talking with Ninja here, and it's just I came up with a very funny realization.
Uh-huh.
I have the opposite of the internet problem where people overshare on the internet. I am a lot better at talking my mind when I am offline than online.
Face to face.
Yeah. Face-to-face conversation is just so much easier for me.
That's fair. I'm the kind of person who overshares a lot, in general, so...
That is true. But you have seen my streams. You have had conversations with me offline. You
Yes.
know the kind of bullshit I say when I'm not on the internet.
Yes. This man thinks that puppies should go to work.
What?
They're called sheepdogs. Thank you very much.
They just hide your past. What?
I like to
Just-
commission a piece.
I'd like to commission a piece of art, then just hide my password hidden in it. I know. I know what is being meant. Hang on. Ah!
Oh god, he's dead.
What happened, Ren? You can't die on me. Still do.
I was.
Bury the body.
No, you don't have to bury anybody. I was just dealing with Sleuth having a super loud intro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it got that.
So
It's
I didn't forget co-host privileges. I was saving your ears.
I mean, I
Thank
didn't even
you.
realize you were into the game.
I saw him go live on Steam.
Ah. You
Yeah.
didn't tell me you went live. That's weird.
I forgot what
Yes,
was
you
the
still
last
haven't
thing I was
been on.
doing.
I like that it's just Scully here. Scully is just here with us.
I
It only
mean,
just froze up places.
I mean, there are there are skeleton Digimans.
Yeah.
It's Skullgravon.
I mean, we have an easy way into these places anyway. Why am I blue now? Wasn't I red and white before? These are Digimon avatars specifically for me playing Digimon.
Yep.
So
Yes.
that's why I'm blue now. Look, all you got all you gotta know is that the common factor is that I'm adorable.
Yep.
And Scully is always adorable.
Yay. So the best way to word it is how do I put this? we do like to follow themes, and if it's just kind of like general gameplay, it's gonna be the normal one. Pathfinder, it's usually gonna be our Pathfinder characters. But if it's something like Digimon, there will be custom.
Basically, no, what it is more like it is that if I'm into the game enough, I will draw custom art.
That is true. Which is...
That's very fair.
I believe that happened for Cult of the Lamb.
Yep.
There was
Your
our
little
custom...
guy?
Yeah, we had custom Cult of the Lamb characters.
Yep.
Digimon. My dad would make fun of me when I played Arceus and called it Pokemon. But Arceus is Pokemon.
Yeah, Arceus is Pokemon.
It's called Pokemon Legends Arceus.
I'm confused.
Yeah, you have...
I am very confused.
You have given us a confusion.
Yeah, but he wouldn't say Oh, he would call it Pokemon.
Ah!
Ah.
Naruhodo, I see. Wakarimashita.
The Pokemon.
How do you get a Pikachu on a bus?
What?
Like somebody lost it?
How do you get a Pikachu on a bus?
I don't know. How do you get a Pikachu on a bus?
You poke M on.
Someone smack him, please.
You're the closest.
I know. That's the sad part. I am the closest. And I don't want to get up to smack him.
Tell Diamond to do it.
Demon's next to me. He doesn't want to do it.
Oh man, dang.
I love dad jokes. Dad jokes are great.
They do be.
I want certain explanation as to, why dad jokes are the way they are. And basically, from what I heard, it's that dad jokes are the way they are because all the other jokes they have are not, suitable for children. So therefore they got a, lowest common denominator.
I get it. Yeah, I can understand that.
Ugh. Which Digimon celebrates Halloween? I mean, I want to say Pumpkinmon, but I also want to be just like, I feel like I went the right direction somehow.
What is happening?
Pokemon. No, Bukamon. It's the one that it's the ghost guy.
I was
And then
gonna say
there's
the pumpkin
Ghostmon,
one.
too. Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Hey, I was right about Pumpkinmon. I went the right direction. How could this happen? Hey, look, it's this dumbass. Why is what?
There's two little notes added to my Milla notes talking about some of my other stories.
Oh, because it's the only way I could get them to show up naturally. I apologize.
Can I delete those extra notes?
You'll have I don't know how I'm gonna find them again. That's the issue, basically. The Phoenix's Shadow. You know what gets me about these pet monsters? When they look broken as all hell in the show, and then they're complete dog water in the game. They're not that bad in the game. And also, that's always done for balancing issues. It's like saying that you hate that you don't know how to play Goku in Budokai Tenkaichi, and he's so good at, fighting in the anime. I won't say Dragon Ball Fighter Z because that's a one-button game. Are you the only one who doesn't know any Pokemon jokes? Nah, I'm sure there are plenty of people who don't know Pokemon jokes. But yeah, no, it do just be, in anime, they follow lore. In game, they follow game mechanics. What about Garnackle? He's terrifying in the show, but he's just meh in the game.
I mean,
Garganackle?
yeah, he's talking Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. It's the Salt Golem.
Ah!
He's okay in the game. I think it's just more of you need to know how to use him and build a team that also supports him.
Yeah. To be fair, no matter what video game to anime pipeline you follow, they're all gonna be shit.
Yep.
Because in the game, it's always gonna be turn-based. But, you know, in anime, it's going to be real-time. Why don't the Gorons ever get lost? You always rock their way through life. Except for Buddy Fight, that was the only one that was anime accurate. I don't know that one actually.
Yeah. I don't know what Buddy Fight is.
The one that I would say is probably the most accurate way to play anime games is hilariously like Naruto Ninja Storm. Because they are fighting games. And therefore things happen more real time than not real time.
Fair enough.
It's kind of unhinged, to be honest. There's a card whose effects require your opponent to be your own son. What's Link's favorite restaurant? Hyrule's best. It's got great links on the menu.
Oh my lord.
I love these kind of jokes. In a world without fences and walls, who needs skates and windows?
What?
Yeah, I don't get that one. Hello.
I'm pretty sure it's a jab at Bill Gates and Windows, the operating system.
Ah.
Fair enough.
Why is Link bad at math? He always forgets to carry the 1.
I don't understand that one.
Yeah, I also don't remember that one.
Understand? Like, I understand the math equation version of it, but oh, it's Digimon.
It's not cold enough until everyone is frozen. That's a little extreme, sir.
Sir.
Walked into a bar. Agumon
no.
knocked under. Agumon didn't turn into Data. Too right, too right.
What do you call it? I think this Digimon is considered a woman.
Ah.
If you think about it, she's doing the,
Yukiona.
yeah.
How do you make a fairy laugh? Tell her a small joke.
That's so, God. I'm dying.
Physical damage. What is a computer virus? A terminal illness. Ayo! I appreciate these.
I'm dying.
I love me some puns.
I got
No,
okay.
Bruce, come back! Bruce
I'm
got tired of
okay.
the puns.
Fair enough. I agree, Bruce. Take me with you.
Brr, it was so cold. Thanks for taking care of him. That was one nasty glitch.
So I like puns, but I like it in doses.
Small bursts.
Yeah.
You saved the day, really. You must have come over when you heard my voice, right? Sort of. You didn't. Your Osiris was working on the case. I don't really get it. But whatever. All spelled at Ansville. Frigimon's rampaging really did cause so much trouble. Due at lunchtime. Had a bite. I mean, I was gonna say it booted up. Well, to be honest, I don't really know myself. I've been stuck asleep inside the wall the whole time, you see. Hey, it's finally stopped blowing cold air here. Great job, you did so much. You must be tired. To be fair, I'm gonna fucking put it out there. Frigimon was outputting cold air without putting an extra tax on the system. It wasn't consuming extra energy, and they didn't even turn on the air conditioner. I'm just saying it.
Service.
Yeah, exactly. Put that bitch in my fucking air conditioner.
Yes.
Are they all adorable? They look so squishable. It's like how the insulation in the wall looks. Yummy cotton. No, not yummy cotton candy.
No.
You don't bother trying to understand Digimon physiology. Never try to understand Digimon physiology. I just know that they are living creatures. Sad state of affairs if we somehow manage to freeze to death here in Tokyo of all places. Cat Digimon with amnesia. Diomon, he's a dinosaur that literally survives on a vegetarian diet. To be fair, a lot of dinosaurs survived on vegetarian diets. Well, you solved one mystery, only to stumble into another. It seems. Come back and we'll come take a look on it.
It's Bill.
Amnesiac Digimon, huh? Every time I think I've seen everything, I get proving it wrong yet again. I take those transmissions with Fuyume Yuki where you're doing them? Yep, I wasn't able to move around once Frigimon started going crazy, so I had to call for help. Somehow I sent out those messages. But not miniature T-Rexes. I mean, you know, I don't have a counter argument. Has fiberglass and it can blind you if it gets in your eye. So even if it looks yummy, it's dangerous. I think insulation as a general statement is dangerous. And that means the vacuum tube computer was really there behind the wall this whole time. I've been asleep inside that computer for a really long time. I only woke up just recently. When I did, I had no idea who I was or what I was doing inside that wall, so I decided to go and see what I could learn. It is very toxic, yes, do not eat. Intranet. You must mean networking lines that only operate inside Nakano Broadway. Is this true? A clean house is a sign of a broken computer for you. Huh?
What?
Yeah?
Oh! Oh, it's a shot at Asmongold. Why is Asmongold catching strays on my stream? I don't mind. Don't mind me. But, basically, Asmongold got kicked off of Twitch for like 3 days, and he proceeded to clean his entire house because he had nothing else to do.
I mean,
Oh my god.
at least he was productive.
Yeah?
For me, a clean house means that I got tired of being in a mess. Although it does probably mean that I'll stop streaming for a while to clean up the house properly. It's created as a result of a glitch in the air conditioning system. We managed to use the internet to sneak into the vacuum tube computer I was living in. I see, it all makes sense now. That must have been why nobody could find anything wrong in the system when they checked it. Pardon me.
Your excuse.
Digimon just went completely insane and wouldn't listen to me. Eventually, I couldn't even move. With all that constant cold, it was terrible. How awful, I had no idea. So, I'm gonna say it out loud because I think it's funny. Because I love Digimon. That's where that statement ends.
Yes.
I hate that this becomes a but statement because Mega Man basically proceeded to do the Digimon thing with the the network series, and I
Right.
fucking hate Mega Man Network.
It's not great.
It's just,
It's not to his liking.
it's not my kind of Mega Man game. So, Mega Man games are run and gun games.
Right.
The network games are basically JRPGs, and then when you get into combat, they give you this grid system, and you work in this grid system to do combat, and I don't like the grid system.
Food, hear me out. That's
Sure, let's do food hear me outs. Well, it's even still
I
operations
mean-
to begin with, too. Trying to build bigger and better idiot-proof programs. And the universe trying to produce bigger and better idiots. So far, the universe is winning. Pistachios and carrot. That actually sounds really good.
That does sound good.
I can't really participate in this because I have terrible taste.
She's a very picky eater.
Yes. I am too, but like slightly less.
I am not a picky eater. You'll put food in front of me and I'll probably eat it. It's only after I find out how it tastes that I'll make my decision. And even then, I might treat things as acquired tastes and still end up eating them.
How dare you, Uni? How dare
It's
you?
overrated.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare. Pizza and honey mustard. Not too familiar with honey mustard. And honestly, I can see it working depending on pizza toppings.
Also, somebody kill me. Bruce just gassed my room.
Oh, so sorry.
Lamau.
Oh, it's
So-
so bad. Bruce!
So the reason I'll say that pizza is not overrated is simply because of the variety that a pizza can be. Let me relish the thought. If it weren't for C, we'd all be programming on Bassi and Oval. I don't know much about programming. The wiring must have been hooked up pretty poorly for Digimon to be able to wreak such havoc then. And therein lies the root of this whole match to happen. Imagine, even our conversation right now must be going through that intranet as well. Well, anyway, it's very reason why you chose to appear as an idol in those transmissions. Why? She was cute, I guess. You know what? Good enough. I just thought someone cute like her would make someone want to come in and help. I barely understand circuits. I don't even understand circuits. I do understand some basic programming language, but I wouldn't be able to know. That is a strange little hairball. You take that back. Wanyamon is adorable.
Wanyamon is baby.
It's Bill.
I do know that C is the language, and there's C++, there's Python. God, there's so many programming languages. I picked for Yumi Yuki specifically, well, because she was amazing, and she was really popular. I think Bootstrap is an app. Either Bootstrap is a function for programming languages, or it is a programming language of its own. Trying to understand Digimon logic and speciology. Insert fax machines. No, please do not insert. Do not insert fax machine sound. It'll never end. She could sing, she could dance, and her looks. Fuyume had everything you could want in an idol. Oh yeah. There was also a World's Fair around the time. There was also a World's Fair around the time her career was really starting to take off. It was such a long line for the Moon Rocks. Wait, why do I remember that? I don't even know my own name. Oh, Era is too young to know fax machines. Youth! Everyone point and yell youth! 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 Youth!
I mean,
Child.
technically, I never
they're
actually.
still used.
I never actually. Oh, hi, Funky Joe.
Hey Funky, how you doing, Perra?
Fax machines are very much still in use.
Yeah, they are still in use. It's just... It's very much a corpo thing.
Yeah. And like most doctor's offices I go to, that's the only way they'll communicate with each other for some reason.
For some fucking reason. It looks
It's
like
so
we have uncovered a
annoying.
thickest old time capsule. Time capsule? What's that? Your memories aren't just raw bits of information. They're more than that. They have a certain humanity to them, let's say. I bet you're somebody's old memory, stashed away along with that vacuum tube computer. You've been living it. Oh, the time capsule are for. I'm not young. I'm old. I'm 32.5. How do you not know what a fax machine is?
Yeah! What? You're
That's
young
what
at
I
heart.
am.
No, I just don't.
What part of Wanyamon is
Okay.
even remotely human? Well, spirit.
Or
But
is
memories are
one
not.
of-
That doesn't make you any less empathetic of a creature to encounter. So fax machines are basically glorified printers that, basically print out an email that you sent to someone.
It's a email and a printer in one, but
Yeah.
they use like telephone numbers.
Yeah.
And it can be like my printer can actually do fax, which is weird, but I've never like figured out how to do it because like again you have to have it connected to like a phone.
phone line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically using printers as your email / outbox and inbox. Yep. Another place quite like Nakano. Yay. Why don't I see those? Because they are outdated, and they were used when we didn't really use emails, because we didn't actually have email addresses. So, email addresses came into being, and therefore... When email addresses came into being, that is when we stopped using fax machines, because we just now check emails.
Yep.
Owner, Broadway first floor. Something is wrong with the Broadway air conditioning. Just way too... Oh, no, it's Meramon now.
It's too hot, it's too cold, I prefer it to be too cold.
You can always put on more jackets.
Exactly,
You
can't
cannot
rip your
take
skin
off skin.
I mean, that's funny I'm saying that as Scully, though.
At the Kuremi Detective Agency, I'm the owner of a Chinese restaurant. The past few days, the AC in the Broadway building seems to have gone out. Can you feel it? It's too hot, right? Ain't that weird? The air conditioner is on, but it's still too hot. The thing is, this is a problem throughout the whole facility. The other restaurant workers say that they won't work now. I'm in a real bind here. I am losing customers over this, and more people are ranting and raving about the heat. My daughter's at the rebellious age. Won't talk to me, comes home late. That feels like we derailed into personal problems, sir.
Honestly, yeah, this is like past your heating issues.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, they do say that if you have internal complaints, they are easier to come out when you have external complaints. Because once you start going about your complaints that are like the thing that you're actually bothered about, the things that have been bothering you subconsciously come out to surface because they have found an outlet. Sort of an off topic there, you sure did. Let's get back to the issue at hand. So recently a repair guy came out to take a look, but he said the strangest thing, that there is no problem at all with the AC. So when I went to try to talk it over with Kyoko, she said, the new detective can figure it out. You think you can figure it out? It's okay, I've dealt with this kind of thing before. Oh, that time that something got cold in the building. That was you? Well, I guess I can rest easy now. Crying out loud, the restaurant owner needs to see a counselor. I don't
He just
trust...
has a lot of problems on his plate.
Yeah. Think you could go take a quick look? Much obliged. Yeah, sure, I'll go look at the AC. It reminds
Also,
me...
BRB.
Alright.
Okay.
It reminds me, sometimes you can hear a strange noise coming from somewhere near the K Cafe on the 4th... Again. You guys really need a sound Weather's good on the Digifarm today.
It's
Bet the
there.
stars are pretty. Where's the pink shirt guy's nose?
was there.
Anime nose. Sounds like he's got a lot of pent-up problems he's trying to get off his chest. He's desperate for someone to hear him. There's in the Digimon sky at night that it's quite beautiful. Not necessarily. It could just be... It could just be, like, background radiation. You don't really care about it, but when you get a chance to, you know, get it out of your chest, you kind of just take it. Thanks for the 20 yen.
We're all going to freeze to death, sir.
Or have you tried leaving the building? I appreciate boops. Eh. Therapist vibes vitreous. Huh? What do you mean by vitreous?
Maybe they meant virtuous?
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, that is the name. That is how it's read. I'm dumb.
Ah.
Check out Brock. Ah, do I have to
Hi,
talk to
Diamond.
people? You keep
Yeah.
forgetting that the mall does not have any music. Yeah, the mall not having music pisses me off. Who do I have to talk to
Did you
this
know?
time? Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Is a term you don't expect to see outside of laser eye surgery or in college classrooms, so I don't blame you for misunderstanding. Yeah, I definitely would not have gotten that. I bet I gotta go investigate that. No. Surprisingly, not back here where the AC was. You can't be doing this to me! You were glitching while running down the stairs and TPing back at the top. VLC player is none of the best media players. Accurate. I've been using a different one recently. It glitched it again. I wasn't looking. I don't think I glitched, I'll be honest.
I pet the cat.
Check out Broadway. I am in Broadway! Thought you did, but you didn't. I was just not paying attention. Who do I have to talk to?
Let's see.
The AC in Broadway building is broken. I heard weird noises near the K Cafe on the 4th floor. Maybe it has got something to do with it. Alright, so 4th floor K Cafe.
Right. I'm not gonna tell.
Yeah, we keep that information to ourselves.
You might not have to, like, you could talk to the people, but it might actually just that you have to connection jump. And then you just find the Digimon.
That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be. The best way to think of... The best way I like to put it is I am a non-existent entity that is fueled by the power of you believing in me. So, there, that's my time zone. You think, therefore I am. Oh, hey, there's Metamon.
It's a blue Marimon.
Yup. I'm thinking having it out with Meramon. Did you guys call me Meramon Mark II? Can't you tell just by looking, huh? Oh, shouldn't have to explain. Damn, you really are starting to piss me off again. Come to think of it, what's a human doing here? I see you come to bother me, right? You're one of Meramon's cronies, aren't you? I've never met Meramon. You go, non-existent entity. Exactly. I'll jack up the heat. I'm gonna set this whole place. Please do not set the place on fire. Oh, he's going fast.
Well, he targeted the one that wasn't weak to him, so you're fine for now.
Right. Nice crit. Okay, Tinkerbell. How dare you call me Tinkerbell?
I mean, same concept.
I guess. I'll remember this! Name of the cast for this doesn't seem to be around. Let's go to the client. Oh, it's you. Looks like the AC is fixed. Were you the one who fixed it? That doesn't look like any Pokemon I know. I would hope not. Huh? There was a Digimon in the AC. I really stared. But thanks. You really helped. It's a little cold around here. That's right. The AC isn't working properly. It's been heating up, so I've been turning the heat settings down everywhere in the building. So the AC was fixed and it suddenly got cold. I freaked out and switched to the original settings. It's okay. It'll go back to normal soon. I'll tell the stores that the air conditioner is fixed. I think they should figure it out on their own. They should be able to figure it out on their own that, the AC is fixed. Great work. What do you say? No. I'm not done.
Don't you have a green one?
Oh shit, I do.
Just...
The fact that he does have a nose, it's just mostly insinuated by the shading.
Yeah.
Hit him on Codling level 2 with something. Drop something precious.
Balloon level 2, drop something precious.
Oh wait, that's Eden. Here's Codling. Kudamon! What are you doing here? You're in my team. Hey, detective, favor to ask you. Lost my precious thing. I have no idea where it could be. I think I dropped it somewhere here in Kowloon level 2. Could you help find it for me? Promise, I'll give you something nice in return. Okay, thanks.
Oh god, I didn't realize that we were cutting the stream short today then.
Yay.
We'll wait until Uni says that she's gonna start streaming though.
Why are you watching the stream in 2 different tabs?
Who?
Uh,
Yeah, why? That doesn't... I don't think that does anything.
like even... So, why more? Like, I appreciate it if you think I, deserve more viewers. I do appreciate that, but multiple tab watching does not do anything. Both of your voices are repeating. I would assume so. That's what multi-tabbing does. Your PC's glitching. That's not bueno. Oh, wait, here's the purchase item.
Yep. Somebody's property. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, my nose. Look at him. So adorable.
Yes.
You heard bless at least 5 times. So, whatever is causing your computer to glitch, you might want to, mitigate that. That precious thing, you found it. I'm so relieved. Sent a reward to the office. Okay, thanks.
Think you... Yeah.
Tracking down lost objects is amongst the most basic. Thank you. Okay, what do we gotta do now? Ask at Kowloon level 2. Go to Shinjuku. Okay, going to Shinjuku. Oh, thank God, sound! Looks like we've arrived in Shinjuku, huh? You met Matayoshi while you were asking around in Kowloon. I see, you told him about the information on Shinjuku. If Detective Matayoshi solves the case by himself with that information, that'll be great. Just to be sure, please continue your investigation in Shinjuku.
Yep.
For work, I've got to go to Shibuya, then Roppongi, then Akihabara, run around more than train the line. If only all these companies were on Eden, I could just zip over with their URL. To be fair, as much as I'm one of those people that believes that you shouldn't rely too much on the internet, yeah, I'm one of those people too. I also rely heavily on the interwebs. That goes to the map. Oh yeah, this is a path. A hacker that despises the police. Far too many personages come to mind, I'm afraid. Really? Now, do hackers and police seem friendly to each other? Of course, there are those who get along well, and I do wish I had their luck. Hello, police officer. A hacker who hates cops. I saw this guy. He didn't look like a hacker, but he really hated cops. He was whispering something hateful about cops by the access point at the station courtyard. But I don't really think he hates the police. I mean, come on, we're so cool. Someday I'm definitely gonna... That was awfully suspicious of you, sir. Station courtyard.
Station Square, most likely.
Yup. It's no nose Norman. They have noses. Hi. What is it? Got something you want to ask? What the? Who the hell are you? You think you're so important? You asking around? You a cop, right? Nah. You're just hiding behind the power the state gives you. Tyranny. Cruelty. This is a violation of my human rights. Sir, all I did was ask a question. See? He turned around. He has a nose.
Yep.
Looks like he's run from the access point to Eden. Let's go after... How does that work for him?
Mm.
I'm just gonna edge walk at him. I hate the police. I hate them. I hate them! It's not my fault that you keep breaking the laws! Questioning. Bicycle registration number? Okay, to be fair, bicycle registration number does sound fucking inept. But you should have a bicycle registration number that should tell you what kind of bicycle you have, so if anybody ever steals your bike, and then that bike gets found elsewhere, they know who did it, you stupid bitch! I don't have the time for that. I need to get home. My favorite anime show is about to start. What in the yellow alligator is that? It's a vegetable, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Am I really that suspicious looking? Am I really that shady? It's all in your posture, sir. The police are the enemy. The police are the enemy. Thanks, Digimon. You're the cops' crony. So you're their little lapdog. Look at him do his little jig.
Digimon.
Kudamon is more of a magical than a physical, so even though I have something that it's weak to, you know.
Yeah.
And it's dead. Oh, shit, it
Almost.
lived. Saint Knuckles! Now it's dead. That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, fair. Crony is a word that doesn't get used that often. Whoa, where am I? Huh? Possessed by a Digimon? I can't seem to remember. Mysterious digital face. You stole the secret police data. What are you talking about? First off, I'm not a hacker. I admit I hate the police, but I was born with a strange, suspicious vibe, so everyone always mistrusts and treats me like their enemy. Anyway, I don't know anything about the mysterious digital face. It was probably the Vegemon, let's be honest.
Yep.
Can you catch a criminal? Okay, just bring the criminal straight to the station. Just don't let the detective Matayashi see... Huh? He wasn't a criminal, just shady. That's a pity. There's nothing to be done for it. We need to do the investigation again. Please come back here. Well, the word goon has been taken to mean something else, thanks, kids. True? Haha, surprised, eh? You want to know who this is? This is the infamous, mysterious digital face. I just arrested him. Yeah, I figured. I don't like the current generation. That's just common. Every generation hates the subsequent generation because Change. We all hate change. We all fear change. Huh? How do I know this guy isn't a real policeman? It's just... Huh? How do I know this guy isn't a real policeman? He's just a normal guy in costume. Just what you'd expect from Detective Matayashi. He truly earned the title of Shinjuku Matagami. Right from the start, I never thought the criminal who did this hated the police. Shinjuku Matagami was my nickname over 10 years ago. The person who knew this must have really liked the police. No, he'd have to be a complete fanatic. When I was going around Shinjuku asking about this and I ran into him, it came to me instinctively. When I looked into him, I found out he wasn't a real cop. He's a hacker who aspires to be a member of our cybercrime squad of the police, but kept failing the entrance exam. He broke under pressure and I admitted it when I cross-examined him. Wow, Japanese police are truly excellent to be able to find me out so easily. So now I will get to spend all day, every day with these policemen. Well, I guess that's not so bad.
He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo.
I mean, I guess that's one way to get into a cop car. Well, it feels like catching this guy is its own reward, but I'll suppose that's enough. I'll suppose I should thank you for your help. I was only able to catch him because you gave me important clues. You helped me save face, and I thank you for that. Please pass my rewards on to Kyoko and tell her I'm sorry for worrying her. Sigma, Ligma balls, wristler, yeah, edging. What does that mean? That's ridiculous. To be fair, Ligma balls is older than current gen. It is just another variation on the these nuts jokes.
Yeah.
Which is, let's be honest, these nuts jokes are just a variation on your mom jokes. But the other ones, yeah, I agree. I don't like those verbiages. Was safely brought to justice. You managed to preserve the honor of the police force and Detective Matayashi. Good job. Not the these nuts jokes.
Steve Jobs.
What's... Yeah. I can't believe Steve Jobs died of Ligma.
Yep.
You've managed to preserve the honor of the police force and Detective Matayashi. Good job. I suppose we should reconsider our low opinion of Detective Matayashi now. That's so rude! We tried to support him covertly at first, but we were unable to find the criminal by ourselves. To be fair, I immediately knew that that police officer was sus as fuck. He is a deadly detective. That gut instinct of his, that's one of the greatest gifts you can have. Still,
my ears.
the Shinjuku Matagi. Matagi means bear hunter, a person who can use the footprints and smells of a bear to track it down and move in for the kill. That lady's glasses reflect another world. I believe it. Of course, it's perfect nickname for Detective Matayoshi. My mom's dead. So's mine.
Oh, God, no! Don't bring up the fucking joke from Kingdom Come.
Investigation of wow! Mysterious digital face complete. Report back to the detective agency. I am in the detective agency. Thanks for everything. I sent you a little something as thanks. Thanks. I think the real multi-faced criminal was sort of a fan of the police and PIs. He's probably the first ever hot-cold personality type. I'm a little lad who likes berries, canned cream. I feel like I'm missing the joke there. You call it for me, Nokia? What is it?
ごめんね。いきなり呼び出しちゃって。迷惑だったかな。
大丈夫、大丈夫。
君に聞いてほしいことがあって。実はね。
Okay.
私ね。
I am not currently taking love confessions, so you're gonna have to drop it. Oh, never mind. She needed a job.
依頼人は君の友人か。何？報酬さえ頂戴できるなら依頼人は選ばんの？
いや、友達に頼み事があっただけなんですけど。
そういうわけにはいかない。白峰のキャプテン。この子はすでに報酬を受け取って仕事をこなすプロの探偵。
That's right. I'm getting paid.
プロへの頼み事となれば、それすなわち依頼に他ならない。さらに言えば、私の助手でもある。私の助手への依頼は、つまるところ私への依頼。お分かりいただけたかな？
He talks about how his mom used to make oatmeal, and then it says, Mom's dead, and it reminded me of that. Oh my god.
Okay.
わかりました。
Shut the, shut the. How did it go? I'm a little lad who likes berries canned cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. It doesn't appear to be a cereal commercial?
Oatmeal.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be an oatmeal commercial. It appears to be a Starburst ad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember the berry and creams being something.
I'm gonna have to put. The worst part is I don't know which one's the right one, so.
I remember the Starburst ad. Berries and cream, berries and cream.
Yeah, berries and cream. I did. I got Starburst.
それでどのような依頼かな？
Yeah, what do I gotta do?
実はあるデジモンを探してほしくて。
ほう、デジモンを。
覚えてるでしょ？クーロンで私を助けてくれたデジモンのこと。
Yeah, it's Starburst.
アグモンとガブモンのこと。どうしても。
It's a missing persons case. Sorry, missing Digimon's case.
でも、私一人でクーロン行って探すのはやばいし、無理だし、怖いし。だからお願い、手伝って。っていう頼み事。いえ、依頼なんですけど。
デジモンにご就寝とは面白い娘さんだ。さて、彼女のご指名は君だ。
Do you know which Digimon she's asking you to look for?
Agumon and Gabumon.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure if she stated it already.
The little lad dance.
Yeah, it's the Starburst one.
Little lad dance.
Hmm. 仕事を請け負ったからには最後まできっちりやり通してくれてない？うちの評判にも影響するかもしれない。その点、彼女はいい広告塔になってくれそうだ。
じゃあ、まずはこの前ログアウトした場所に行きたいんだけど。
Timon and Jimon?
Timon and Jimon.
私もいろいろ準備とかあるから、クーロンで待ち合わせしよう。それじゃ、また後で。っていうか、今度は遅れないでよね。
It is physically impossible for me to be late to online meetings anymore.
デジモン。電脳探偵にふさわしい依頼内容じゃないか。よろしい。では早速調査を開始し
Yeah,
ない。
I was just saying, it was the Starburst ad.
ん？私がいつもより楽しそうだって？そう見えるなら否定はしない。
How do you know she's happier than usual when we haven't known her for that long?
だが、事実を告げるならば、
Kyoto's
ジジモンを
weird.
探してくれなどという突飛な依頼に少々戸惑っているのだよ。愛着を抱くことに関して人はとことん無頓着なのだな。リアルだろうがデジタルだろうがお構いなしだ。実に面白いじゃないか。
Farm 1 Investigate Command found 3 cases!
Yeah, they do that. So the Nokia one is definitely the main story one.
See, why can't I do these two together? That's really dumb.
Yeah.
Memes peaked when we were linking people to a music video pretending it was something else. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. It's the boy!
It's Doraemon. Somewhere here in the section. That's right.
I am more
Doraemon.
disappointed in you, Doraemon, than I think I should be. Doraemon, please. Shut up. Huh. I don't see a job from Nokia on the board, so that one's just to go to the internet.
Yeah.
Hi, hello, what did you lose and where did you lose it? Well, at least it's not immediately obvious. How dare you? He doesn't have to look for things, he's a movie star, true. I'm no longer a baby! Alright, I gotta find a nerd. I like how straightforward that was, yeah. To be fair, when you're online, calling it someone else's property is at least actually descriptive. As opposed to, you know, you found something laying on the floor in real life. That's not yours, so that's definitely someone else's property.
What happened?
I dropped the tablet pen holder thing. Got it. We are professionals.
Yep.
Because people aren't NPCs. Kyoko, congrats on not being a fucking terrible detective. I promote you to only kinda bad detective. Excuse me, I'll have you know I am a trashy detective. Also, what do you mean by sadly? Because, I feel like I'm missing context when you saying because people aren't NPCs, which makes you saying sadly feel a lot more out of context. Thanks for everything. I sent you a little something as thanks. Thank you. Hi, nerd. It's a hacker from the blacklist. Yes. Really, I never really wanted to be a hacker in the first place. I swear, but I... Rude. Saint Knuckle. I was turning into being a hacker or else, but now I see the light. I'm going to go back and stand up for myself now, thanks to you. Cool, I'll go grab the reward for that later. I have a main quest for now.
Fair enough.
Imagine getting threatened into being a criminal.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I feel like being a criminal is a lot worse than, you know, getting threatened by the criminal.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, you go from being threatened by the criminal to being threatened by the law enforcement. I wouldn't want to be threatened by the law enforcement.
If you're getting tired, go
Get
rest.
some rest if you must.
Yep.
I'm not holding you hostage. You're a free person. Bye, Era.
Bye.
Man, it's been a while since Uni said she'd be right back. But who's the real crazy person? The person trying to shoot themselves, or the person who's trying to shoot the person trying to shoot themselves? I mean, I don't even know how to answer that, because like, how would pointing a gun at a person threatening to shoot themselves deter them from... Yeah. I have questions, I'm not sure I want answers. Or maybe I do, I don't know. Great, now I'm thinking about it.
Wait, what?
What?
You said now you what?
Now I'm thinking about it. It's a Code Geass reference. Ah. I mean, I feared it was a reference by the quotation marks. I didn't know what kind of reference it was, though.
Fair enough.
And also, reference questions can be used as real questions. Tells me not to be late. She's not even in the right place. You said we should go to the place where we locked out. That's what I did.
Yep. You know she's gonna blame you for being late, though.
Absolutely. Not right now. Oh no, she's picking a fight. Do you want something from me? You got a nice one, don't you? What do you mean a nice one? You gonna make us... I didn't say it. We're Saxon hackers. You can't figure that out much. Babda. You're kidding me. Whoa, hang on. Not stare at me like that. It's giving me the creeps. What? Wait, this... This isn't what flirting is supposed to be, is it? Ick, no way. Oh no, she's turning it around on them. No, not the police we logged out. The police I logged out after I logged out. Yeah, basically. What are you talking about? Hi. You ever take a look at the both of us and think, man, we look like we're related by blood?
Right?
No, I'm asking this question very honestly. Do you ever look at us and think, man, that guy looks like he's related to me by blood, like we could be siblings or something?
Right?
We're late. Look at the situation I'm in. They got me dead to rights here. I don't think that means what you think it means. What the heck are you talking about? Who the heck are you? A friend of hers? Potentially brother? Oh, you want to get into it? Alright then, I'll rip you two apart, real simple. Your accounts. Now, oh, I'll kill you. I'll break you in half so hard that you'll wish your account was hacked.
Big water splash.
He never stood a chance.
He never did. He was a small-time hacker trying to take on a big-time hacker.
Aw, nuts. I won't forget this. Who says aw nuts anymore?
These guys?
Oh man, what's a Saxon? Are all the hackers... What's a Saxon? Are all hackers like that? Coming on to you suddenly, looking at you luridly, going after you all lusted... God, I fucking hate my sister.
She's not your sister. You're not related.
Guy in a blue hood with Digimon and Demimon. Was that just me?
Blue, would you go after accounts? Are you a bad guy?
Doesn't matter how much I'm rocking this bod. Huh? What about just now? Huh? They weren't flirting me, they were account raiders. Account raiders, huh? Like the kind you hear about on the news? As I remember hearing that there's a lot of that going around in Kowloon. So that means There are a
I
lot
am
of
back.
hackers.
I am so sorry.
Hello.
You're fine, Uni.
You
I
okay?
went to go get some macaroni.
Ah. She spared us from
And
she spared us from the squelching sounds of macaroni.
No, I'm about to do that right now.
Ow.
I was just cooking it.
Ah.
It's just that Nana needed help putting some bizcochos away too.
Don't worry, I'll steal
fair
some
enough.
from you on the weekend.
Oh my god, she is making them for a wedding. She's planning on freezing them and then taking them out in July.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Am I still
Will they be
allowed to
good?
steal some?
yeah, we have a few you guys can steal.
Hell yeah.
But like, she still's gonna make more, and I'm like, are you sure about that? You already made 43 dozen cookies.
No, wait.
Honestly, still saying that number is insane.
It is. She just casually made like 500 cookies.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Are they gonna fit in the freezer?
Huh. That's a good question. Digimon. Agumon's ready to digivolve.
It's your turn to get a Greymon. And not have him on your team because he takes too much space.
Yeah.
You can get a Greymon, you can get a
You can get a
different
Poopmon.
Yeah, you can get a Poopmon, you can get a Tyrannomon, you can... I don't know what that one is.
Spirit of Flame.
Yeah, you should know which one that is.
Friendship bond?
Yes, it's an Agumon of friendship. Or courage, or whatever it is.
Like from the anime movie?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, this was added later on.
Okay. Do I want Greymon 1 or Greymon 2?
So, Greymon... Oh! Hi, Uni.
Huh?
Are you back? Or was it me who left?
I think it was you.
Huh.
okay, I'm back.
Ah,
Okay!
it was
What do you-
Uni.
I was trying to say, it's not the bond of courage. It is the dude from Frontiers.
Oh!
Oh, that's right.
Because
Right,
this game
okay.
came out before the movie.
Yeah,
And
that's why I was
came out before the
confused
movie.
about that thought.
Yeah, I know that they added stuff after those, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was
No,
that
the stuff
one.
that got added after was still before.
Okay. Okay, well then I was completely wrong and bullshit.
Which
Because
Greymon do I
So-
want?
So first Greymon is regular standard Greymon. Second Greymon is a Greymon with
With the wristbands.
yes.
So Geo Greymon.
Yeah. If I remember correctly.
Heads regular Greymon, tails Geo Greymon. Let's
Fair.
go, Google. Die roller.
What were you gonna say, Uni?
Oh, I was gonna say, you can also, the only two hybrids you can get are main dude and like the rival dude, so the blue one, Lugamon. Not Lugamon. Lobo. Is it Lobo? It's not Lobomon, is it?
I think it's Lobomon. It's edgy, dude.
Yeah.
My
But those are
brother
the only
was
two of the
super
hybrids.
edgy, so I'm edgy too.
It
Your
was.
brother died in the funniest possible way.
Yeah.
So I rolled it 3 times and I got 2 tails.
Nice.
So, Geo Greymon?
Geo Greymon. What the fuck is she doing here?
Yeah, she'll follow you.
Yeah.
I didn't know she'd fit in here.
Cute. What was I gonna say? Oh, my friend Gachuga, he has a playmat of the dude's death.
Really? That's
Yeah,
rude.
it's just the kid on the ground at the train station, and then like the different panels for the cards show like him falling down the stairs. It's great.
I don't know how I feel like about that.
It's amazing, and it's like the thing that makes it funnier is it's a seriously high quality mat. Like it's a thick mat with like stitched edges.
Oh my lord.
And instead of like the usual like kind of vinyl, it has like minky, so it's super soft.
That's
I'll
funny.
see if I can. I'll ask him for a picture of it.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, you were supposed to tell your friend about, you know, the fact that I'm playing the Digimans. Which I believe was Gem.
I forgot to tell him. I'm gonna text him because like the thing is he's super busy this week because he's graduating.
Oh,
fair
congratulations.
Hell yeah, especially because it's an engineering degree.
Oh,
Fair
extreme congratulations.
Yeah, I'm just like, holy shit, bro.
In that case, you don't have to tell. I'm simply giving you flack because, you know, you said.
Yeah, I got you. I will bother him next week.
How do we get the kids into Digimon for sessions? I know. What if we took out the
I know, that was so dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, see, the kids turning into Digimon was a cool idea. Just they didn't execute it well enough.
I think it would have been cool if they were biomerges.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing, right? If you're gonna make a Digimon show, and you're removing one half of the equation, in this case, you're removing the Digimon, just remove the kids.
Yeah.
I would much rather watch Digimon interact with the digital world, already know what's going on in the digital world, and therefore get lore dumps because we are interacting with people who do know the digital world.
Again, I like the concept of season 4. They just didn't execute it well.
Yeah.
I mean, it was... They went from... How do I explain this? How do I explain what's going on in my brain? They went from an isekai where you needed help to survive to just an isekai.
Yes. Unfortunate that is accurate.
Nokia, this is not Kowloon level 2, this is Kowloon level 1. We have not yet moved on to level 2. And I'm okay with isekais. I love isekais. It's the fault of Digimon, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't know what isekai was. I just watched Digimon unquestioningly, and then it's like, ooh.
There's
More?
The concept of a different world is really interesting.
Yep.
Hey, this guy's
Probably
not here. Quickly, break it before he returns, because we're probably gonna end up in level 3 after we check level 2 with Nokia.
Probably.
For example, right? The equivalent to me of... No, actually, that's a bad example. I was gonna say the equivalent of what Season 4 did would be... You make a mystery dungeon anime, but a mystery dungeon anime would go fucking hard.
It would go so hard. Cause like the thing is we have like snippets of what a mystery dungeon anime could be. And that's so painful.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Like
The-
come on, I freaking promise you'd make bank.
The best way to say it is they basically would have made a mystery dungeon anime, but kept the human.
Yeah.
They didn't fully integrate the characters into the world. Is the best way to put it.
Fair enough.
That's a good way to put it.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'll be ready to pop into Elden Ring as soon as I'm done eating.
Alright.
Fair enough.
I just don't want to rush food because I've been doing that lately and I've been getting tummy aches.
Yeah,
You
don't
should not rush
food.
food.
Yeah, you do not rush food.
It is bad for the tum.
Yeah.
It really is. You do what the cats do. They eat their food quickly and then they realize, oh, I shoved too much, so they barf.
That's the reason we gave Bruce a slow feeder bowl.
Lel.
And my grandfather always feels bad for him. He's like, but the baby, he can't eat it. He has to slow down to eat it. He's not eating it like how he should. And I'm like, no, it's a good thing he's slowing down to eat it. That is the point.
More like Elden Uni's not very good. Nah, I'd say that Uni's pretty okay at it.
I mean, she nearly fought got her.
Got him.
The fact that you nearly killed the Crucible Knight and the Misbegotten Leonine with what you have is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I have some skills.
those two are generally speaking pretty hard.
Like, the Misbegotten is not a problem, but...
Yeah, no, the Misbegotten's an easy bitch. It's the Crucible Knight.
Yeah.
Note that the Crucible Knight will always come at half health. Or if you take too long.
That.
Or if you take too long.
Yeah,
Noticed that.
there are two sides of that coin. You took too long, now your candy's gone. That's what happened.
I was thinking! I haven't heard a reference from that in so long.
I like referencing it all the time.
God.
Those two are pretty hard. That's what she said. You know what? I walked into that one a little too willingly.
Boom, 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 boom. Would
I
you
remember
want us
watching
to...
that. Oh, go ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna say, I watched the pilot for Being Puppy Cat on my 3DS.
Aww.
I forgot that the 3DS had internet access.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had like this thing where they would basically upload like some YouTube videos. It was usually pilots for shows. And you could go ahead and watch it through the 3DS. Like the 3DS eventually got YouTube, but this was a different thing.
Yay. It was Frederator, right?
It was
Yeah.
Frederator.
Yeah.
Planet Frederator.
Yep.
Frederator and I think another one. Because I remember like College Humor stuff was on there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like they had their Dinosaur Office thing on.
Oh, I fucking love Dinosaur Office! Roar!
I forgot about a dinosaur office until you said that. Until you did that,
so
I had
good.
completely fucking forgotten.
I
love Dinosaur Office.
It's
So
so good.
Like just the stop motion is so charming.
I love that he's always yelling.
The one that I...
When College Humor was good.
Yeah, I do remember when College Humor was good. The one that I specifically remember is, God, what the fuck was it called? The Unicorn Doctor.
Oh my god.
Oh, I remember that one, but I can't really, I don't full on remember it. I know who you're talking about, but... Ah, shit.
Same.
Oh, what I was... Why are you a thimble?
Why are you a thimble?
Is that part of it? I don't remember. Oh, so what I was gonna say is, do you want us to co-host, or do you want to be on your own for that?
I'm down for y'all to co-host today.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Because it's not going to be a super long stream. It's just like I didn't stream much the past couple weeks, and I just want to, slide back in.
I mean,
enough.
fair, same. I've been thinking of maybe streaming earlier so I don't conflict with you streaming, because I like watching your streams as well.
Yes.
It's just that I also like, when my friends show up to co-host as well. And most of my
And we
friends
all do
are...
it late.
And everyone is up around this time.
well, are free around this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying up is not the right word because it sounds like they don't have stuff to do.
True.
I'm pretty sure Blue and Cole have jobs.
Fair. Okay. Better wording are on at this time.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, for me, this is usually the time when Nana stops asking me to do stuff for her. And, like, of course, I don't mind helping her. But, like, I also, like, feel bad if I'm, like, doing something and she needs help.
Fair. No, I know what I know how that feels.
Yep.
I'll be right there, I promise. And especially because, like, she's making so many cookies right now, so I'm also, like, here's the issue. Here is the issue. What's it called? So the bizcochos, like, you guys have been to my house, but for folks don't know, like, the house is split into, like, two.
Yeah.
And anyways, the second part of the house is, like, super freaking cold or super freaking hot, depending on what year it is, like, what time of year it is, because of the fact that we don't, like, heat that area. That area is also where my bedroom is. And since it's cold, my nana is using it as a refrigerator.
Ah.
So every time I leave my room, the cookies are right there. I'm just like...
That
God,
is
I'm not
so
gonna shrug his whole
tempting.
shoulder.
That is so tempting. Gabumon Digiball 2.
Like, they're not even covered. I can just
Aw.
yoink them.
Garurumon.
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 Garurumon no longer fits in the party.
Fuck.
I mean, I think Falconmon and Elecmon can already Digivolve.
They can, but they're not at max level.
Oh. What is their max level?
27.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So
who are you gonna bring back?
Falcomon.
Falcomon.
So I can have the two birds.
Bird.
Understandable, perfect.
Bird.
It's a hawk and a falcon. Also, it makes sense that Boulder Gate 3 is taking for a long time to download.
It's a pretty big game.
Yeah, Foxtrots told me earlier that they were downloading. It's still downloading? Wait.
It's a pretty big game if you
Yeah,
don't have...
like 6, bro.
Yeah, if it's a big game and you don't have the greatest of internet, so...
Okay, yeah, no, they told me at 8, but that's still like a long-ass time, yeah. I didn't realize how big it was.
Look, back in the day, when I wanted to download Guild Wars for the first time, I left that downloading overnight. Because it said it was going to take 4 to 5 hours.
How'd that go?
Well, I mean, I have Guild Wars on my computer. Actually, my new computer, my new internet was a lot faster, so it didn't take that long. But
Okay,
that was on the old internet.
That sounds so painful. Like, but then, like, I say it's painful, but then I remember being, like, 10 and how long shit took to download it, and I'm like, no, I am thriving.
Yeah, no, you
I
are
am
thriving right now.
comparatively thriving.
Yeah.
The shit was way worse.
Yep.
So, I do find it funny because, as you have heard me say several times, game companies need to fucking cut back on how fucking big they're making their games. I'm sitting here like, you're gonna want to go to the post office and ask them for a computer and program and make sure your game runs on that post office computer. That is my requirement for them at this point. Because...
They're not optimizing anymore.
No, they're not optimizing because it's like, oh, everyone knows about gaming computers, so everyone has... No, they don't. No, they fucking don't. And even if they did have a fucking gaming computer, you motherfuckers are constantly asking us to get the newest fucking graphics card the day it is out, just that we can play your retarded game. Eat a dick, I don't want your game if my old computer can't fucking play it, unless my computer is 10 years older than your fucking game!
It is over 100 gig. What?
To be fair, when it comes to RPGs, huge file sizes have always been an issue because when it comes to RPGs, they have to take into account branching pathways of what the player might do.
That's fair, but holy shit, I don't think I have the space for that then.
100 gigs ain't... Wait.
My computer
No,
has
100
gigabytes.
No, 100 gigs is quite a lot. Sorry, I'm over here like, it's not that big, says the guy with a
Not
terabyte.
that much. I want to upgrade to a terabyte eventually. That's probably going to be like when I get a little bit more money. But like, I don't need it right now, but since I do want to get into like 3D stuff, like want to try Blender, I would like need a little bit more space because already all my drawing stuff takes like an arm and a leg.
For Blender, you're gonna want more than just data. You're gonna want RAM.
Yeah. I think, how much RAM do I have? I think I'm running 16. How do I check that? Oh, how much RAM is on this computer? That is right there. Yeah, I have 16 gigabytes RAM. Which is, pretty good.
Speaking of 3D animators and needing RAM, I heard that, one of the Transformer movies, I don't remember which one, actually bricked a few computers from how big they made one of the Transformers.
I heard about this. And it's still kind of insane.
It is kind of insane because apparently it bricked like 5 different... It crashed 3 computers and bricked like 5.
Yep. Because they wanted the model to be A, huge, and B, like super detailed. Like if you look at the model, it has so many moving parts.
It was the Devastator.
Yep.
And it has a lot of moving parts.
It's honestly a little expensive.
And even when they finally managed to optimize them, he was still almost bricking computers.
It's kind of insane, like genuinely.
Yeah.
But also, wow, how far has filmmaking and graphics come?
They rely too heavily on it anyway.
Mm-hmm. They do. Unfortunately, you are correct. It would be better if they were able to, like, again, optimize shit is, like, the biggest fucking thing.
Yeah, no, they have just given up on optimization. It pisses me off.
Like, everything has given up on optimization. It's so frustrating.
It's the reason why I like indies, because they are still optimizing.
Yeah, like, they still give a shit about, like, the player, how much space they got.
Yeah.
And, like, not putting all of the burden on the player.
Not only do they give a shit about how much space and how much RAM the player might have, it's just that they are working on what is basically a player computer. So they have more reasonable context.
Side note about, like, using something on, like, a player computer. Did you guys see that Flow won the Oscars?
Flow.
It's a movie about a cat. Basically, the world floods, and it's about a cat and some other animals trying to survive it.
Noah's Ark.
Yeah, but, like, with poor animals.
That's a very bad arc.
Seen it yet? I've heard really good things about it, but the crazy thing about this movie, it was almost entirely made by one guy on Blender, on his, like, laptop.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's impressive. Good for him.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so, like, it's incredible that it won the Oscars.
I believe it has no dialogue too, right?
It has no dialogue.
I mean, not to be an asshole, but I'm gonna be an asshole. One guy, all on one program, on a laptop. That shows some dedication, and, it shows that he actually gave a shit about his project.
So, it wasn't one guy. He hired...
I said, like, mostly.
Yeah, so he did most of it. Like, he did the storyboarding, and he processed the movie. But he hired other people to animate and do the models, because he was bad at that part.
Ah.
That part, but he was really good at, like, rendering scenes. And, like, especially the lighting. From what I've seen in the movie, the lighting is absolutely gorgeous. And because, like, for something like this, the lighting would have normally, like, crushed any regular computer. He did this thing where instead of lighting a whole scene, he localized it very specifically.
To
so
where
it wouldn't
he's
take up as
working.
much RAM. Yep.
Yeah.
So like
He
that,
basically-
he optimized it.
Yeah, how he did the storyboards is he did it in Blender, and he's like, this is a scene in blah blah blah. So anything else that's not being seen in the storyboards, don't do it.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Smart.
Oh, it's very cute too because he's Latvian. Is that how you say it? Anyways, I believe it was the first Oscar that a person from that country ever won.
Ah, Latvia.
Yes. So like the country's being like really excited about it. So like they've been doing like murals about like the cat and everything like that, and like it was on display at the Oscar is in like on display in a museum, and it's really cute. Also, the guy is like absolutely memeing on Twitter with the models. Celebrating that he won the Oscar. It's really cute.
I mean, no, it's good. Celebrate it. You worked hard, you got an accomplishment, fucking good.
Yeah.
The animations he's making for it are really cute. Like, have you guys seen like that singing cat meme? Where it was just like I-E-I-O, I-E-I-O.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it. The spinning
He
cat.
did that.
Oh, that
he
was
did that with
him!
the cat from Flow.
No, he did it with his cat from Flow.
Ah.
He did it with his cat. Like, that was one of his celebratory posts, and it's just so cute. And, like, there's a lemur in the movie, and he, like, did the lemur, like, basically, like, picking up the Oscar and, like, tossing it away. I need to see the movie, but, like, nowhere was showing it. Because, like, I checked in our city, if anyone was showing it when it first came out, and, like, there was only one theater, and they only did one showing of it for, like, its entire run.
Wow.
It's kind of hard sometimes.
So that made me, like, really sad. I actually don't even know where it's streaming, actually. Because, like, I know, like, it didn't have, like, full release. Let me see where it's streaming. Yeah, I thought so. You can only get it if you buy it, or you do a premium subscription in, like, Hulu, Max, or YouTube TV.
Oh,
Ah, gross.
So, like, they're making it really hard for people to watch it, which I
yeah.
Foxtrot's is saying that they have an extra terabyte WD black SSD.
golly. That's a lot.
I mean, as much as that sounds like he's willing to give it away, I just say no.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
give it
that's...
away.
Like-
No, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. I honestly probably won't upgrade my computer for a while anyways. Mostly because I need to find another person to do it. Because the people who I used to do it kind of closed.
Aww.
Oof.
Yeah, like they lived right, like their shop was right down the street from me. And like right around the time I was gonna take my computer for them to like just check up on it, they closed.
Aw.
Rip.
And their like shop was so cool too, and like did a lot. I kind of wanted to try getting a job there, like volunteering, because like it's dead ass like on my street or was.
Fair.
I don't know where they went either, or if like they completely died, or if they just moved.
Fair.
I am almost done eating. Munch munch.
Hmm.
I got distracted by talking about the cat movie.
No, that's fine. Like, one of the things that I will tell most people who end up becoming my friends is I'm an asshole, and that is one of the things that I do take pride in, that I will say that I'm just an asshole. The thing is I'm also just kind of an honest asshole, where it's like, hey, this guy doesn't feel like they should be celebrating because they did something amazing, because they feel like they're gloating to the people who lost. Fuck the people who lost! You put in the hard work, you fucking deserved the victory, and you got that victory. Fuck them!
Hell yeah.
Most of the time, the people who are lost are Disney, and they tend to pay their way into that
Oh.
way. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Disney was so pissed this year because this is like the 4th year in a row they haven't gotten the Oscar for an animated movie.
I mean,
They
they're
do
like
animated
films
films?
right now.
Disney still does animated films. They've all just been really, really bad.
Wow, I really didn't know they were still doing animated. I thought they were just quote-unquote live actioning and then CGIing really bad animals.
Nope, they've still been doing animated. They've just mostly been sequels, prequels, or just really bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of Disney, I've been hearing a lot of the people that I hear talk about media say that the Lilo and Stitch live action is actually looking good.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, here's the thing. I saw the trailer for it, and I agree it does actually look pretty okay. I'm like irked with some of the changes, like, because some of the changes they make kind of kill some of the comedy. Because you know how like Pleakley and Jumba, the two like aliens that are hunting for Stitch, you know how like their whole thing is they have really shitty human costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got rid of that. They're
No, they
basically
have-
just wearing.
They have
They have,
good
like,
human
visual.
costumes.
They have
Oh.
good human costumes, like, it's so they can just, like, hire regular actors and not do CGI or makeup. But, like, that was one of the funniest things in that movie, is just people accepting that they were normal.
What I will say is they shouldn't do CGI because CGI, but they should do makeup.
Makeup would have looked really cool, but Disney doesn't really do that anymore.
Cowards.
It's making sense. Honest? Oh, and the thing is, makeup's cheaper. Like, in the long run, makeup is cheaper than doing CGI. You're like, you would think that if like they're gonna be so stingy about money, then they should be like, oh yeah, frick, hell yeah, makeup, let's do that. But the thing is that CGI artists do not have unions, so they can get away with treating them much worse and charging them much lower rates than like makeup artists.
So, personally speaking, I don't like unions because each time I hear about a union, they're doing something fucking scummy. Like, the last time I heard about a union, they were saying that they no longer wanted to voice a video game because that video game was using both union voice actors and non-union voice actors. And they
I know
were
what you're referring to.
and they were basically threatening that they can only use union voice actors or something along those lines.
I know exactly the situation you're referring to, and that because story actually got misconstrued by the media. So what actually happened is that they were gonna be using AI voices of union talents.
So I did hear about that as well.
Yeah.
But, like, in the conditions, like, people who actually went in and read everything that was in their, the conditions to not do the thing. Right?
Yeah.
Inside of that, they basically told them that they're not allowed to use non-union actors as well.
I do think that they had, like, I wouldn't say it's a great reason, but I do
It was
understand
Genshin
why
Impact,
they did it.
yes.
It was mostly, too, because, like, they can say, like, hey, if you use union voice actors, they have a way to protect themselves from you guys trying to use their voices without paying them. I think that's the reason that they did it, but, like, I'm also here, like, there should have been a better way to write that.
So, the issue is that they were basically also saying you're not allowed to use non-union actors is where my issue comes in.
No, I understand that, but, like, I agree with you, because that is kind of, like, sucky, because, like, not everyone is able to, you know, be in a union for one reason or another. But what I'm saying is, yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is the reason I think that happened is because of the fact that, yeah, union voice actors would have a little bit more protections against their voices being used without their consent.
No, yeah,
So
the AI
yeah.
thing was the AI thing was the thing, but it
Yeah.
unfortunately feels like a cover more than it does, you know, a proper reasoning.
Like, I'm of the opinion they could have, like, definitely handled it differently.
The other reason that I dislike unions is that each time I hear about unions, they just sound like a monopoly. Like, if there were different unions for the same thing, I would be less against them.
But it does tend to be like one union for everything.
Yeah, it always tends to be like, it's the voice actor union, and it's the only voice actor union.
You know what? That's a fair criticism. That's a fair criticism. I think the reason that happens, though, is that it's so hard to even form unions nowadays, that, like, you have a voice actor union, you're gonna get pushback from, like, any company saying, well, you already have this thing, why do you need another one?
The answer should always be, because I don't like the terms that they set out for me.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, companies aren't gonna think like that. I agree that there should be, like, more way of, like, people, like, you should be able to choose a union like you can choose a job, personally.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in.
No, it's not. But yeah, each time I hear about unions, they're doing something scummy. I'm just sitting here like, you guys are not doing a fantastic job making an argument for me to support you guys.
The issue, too, is, like, I personally agree with that. Like, not every union's gonna be good. But it's one of those things where, like, the worst are gonna end up representing the whole, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you're only gonna hear about, like, the ones that are doing the worst possible shit. You're never gonna really hear. Because the thing is, if they're doing their job, you shouldn't hear about them. So that's why it's like a kind of like bias that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I will be ready in just 1 second. I am just getting Bruce his covers so he can be warm.
Fair enough.
Wait, can I go
And
past
then
him
what?
now? No, I can't. I haven't found the right solution.
I think once you find the right solution, you also have to talk to him again. I think? Maybe. Because he'll disappear.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Ba-
Okay, I'm getting stuff ready on my end.
Alright.
So again, like, no rush, I'm just setting up all of the programs.
Yeah. I also heard that, like, union members like to bully non-union members.
Again, that comes from, like, the whole protection thing. It's not good, but it's just one of those things that happens.
I actually do not see the congruence in this one.
I don't think it is a good thing that it happens at all. But it's just gonna be like one of those things where, like, because again, like, they don't have other options, it's a little hard. Ah! So there's this button for VTube Studio on the iPad where it will go ahead and, like, one of the ways to calibrate is to, like, actively map your face, right? And the thing about doing this is that it appears on the iPad as basically you having a face mask over your, like, IRL face. And it is the creepiest fucking thing.
Amazing.
It is like, you know what movie The Mask?
Yeah.
It gives those vibes.
Amazing.
I'm just like, what? Who thought this, like, you couldn't have done, like, hello, person, hi, who is here?
Hi. I'm here to defend.
Hello!
I'm here to defend. Fucking, clear up some misinformation that was just being told there.
Blue's here to defend the unions who like to bully non-union members.
Okay. No.
They do.
No, I'm not here to defend them. I'm here to clear up misinformation that was told about some of the stuff you said earlier.
Oh?
The issue with modern day unions is that they're not actually unions. The
Explain, I'm
original
very curious
idea
about
of
this.
the original idea and creation of a union was actually by companies to defend themselves from having workers showing up at the boss's house, dragging them out and lynching them for mistreatment.
Oh gosh.
The union was designed so that workers would have their voice to argue for things like, you know, less work days and stuff like that, so they weren't striking all the time. But also when, you know, little Timmy put his hand under the construction to pull out bolts and the machine fell and cut off his arm, and the boss was like, well, he shouldn't have done that. And then the fucking dad shows up and drags him out of his house and beats him to death. It was to try and stop that from happening. The original union was designed so that the people in charge and the people who were on the ground floor could talk to each other and have a way to negotiate actual safe practice but also proper pay and time off. The problem was, once the unions did their job and everyone got what they wanted, they weren't needed anymore. And eventually, the narrative was then spun that unions were actually a waste of time, and so they all got rid of rather than just being in the background keeping an eye on things like they were meant to.
Yes.
The new unions we now have are no longer designed to do what they've done. They're instead normally privately owned by a bunch of fucking people who then monopolize it, as Ren said, to basically stuff their pockets. Unions are not unions anymore. That is the actual problem.
They're no longer doing what they're supposed to do for the people.
Because they're no longer this body that is run by people who are actually, you know, doing the job so that they can go and talk to the boss. They are normally owned by, basically, their own CEO, who is using it to stuff his own pockets, and then bully competition out of the area so that they stay in charge. Pointing a good example Ren brought up, though, is the voice actor union. That is all owned by exactly, like, the same, like, I think it's like a family owns that, essentially.
The SAG-AFTRA.
Wait, really?
Yep, I believe it is a dad and his two sons own that.
I thought that shit was illegal!
Nah, because as I said, the original idea of a union doesn't exist anymore. Because they did what they were meant to do, they did their job really, really well, and then because people were like, well, we don't need you anymore, companies were able to come in and be like, alright, now we're gonna get rid of them so we can start treating our workers really bad again.
Oh, golly.
And they set up the narrative that the original union were just a bunch of bullies. And that's what led to the original union busting, where they got rid of all the unions.
Like, I knew that, like, I'm also of the opinion that unions might need to become, like, a bigger thing again, because a lot of companies want to switch to a 6-day work week and a 60-hour work week.
Here's the thing. We are never going to have the old unions ever again, because, unfortunately, I don't want to fucking call modern people fucking cattle, but we have kind of placated ourselves into, you know, not having the attitude of setting a fire when we get upset anymore. We're kind of like, I'm above that now. Which is not a good attitude to have when discussing with people in power.
Yeah.
Like,
Unfortunately, you are correct. I have observed that.
like, say what you will about the French, when their government does something they don't like, they normally
set fire
riot
to
and
things.
start fires.
Yeah! The French
When you
are very
compare
good
it-
at getting what they want.
When you compare it to most of the rest of the world, the UK, America, even Australia, when our governments show up and do something we don't like, we normally sit there and be like, well, it's okay, in 4 years we'll get rid of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are correct. Also, I am all set up to go with a
Alright, let me finish up this fight. I will...
I know what that game is, sorry.
I'm gonna finish up
I
this
don't
match,
know.
hit the save, and I will... Everyone go poke Uni.
But she's in America, I can't reach.
Hey.
so far.
Alright, thank you everyone so much for joining me. Yeah, go hang out in Uni's
Stream.
now.
Bye, chat.
Here.
Bye,
Wanna come
chat.
back to chat?
Bye,
Yeah,
chat.
we'll see you in
you
Uni's.
later. if you want to follow us over there.
Yeah. Bye.